Please be seated. It's an honor tonight to be here to recognize our seniors. As we get started this evening, I'd like to take a moment to welcome a few people from our district administration: Dr. Dan Johnson, Superintendent; Mrs. Annie Mulvaney, Assistant Superintendent; Mrs. Dawn Barrett, Curriculum Director; and Mrs. Fran Maluski, Student Services Director, as well as our school board members in attendance tonight: Mr. Tom Effling, Mr. Jim Barrett, Mrs. Megan Michael, and Mrs. Val Close. If we could give them a nice round of applause, please. We have a few speeches from our seniors tonight, and our first presenter this evening is from our Salutatorian. Henry Ray has earned the right to come up and give a speech tonight on our stage. Henry, please make your way. Now, Henry will be heading to Purdue this fall and will be joining Boiler Nation. So one more time, just for a smoother transition as he's walking up, let's give him another round of applause.
Thank you, Mr. Shelton, for introducing me. Good afternoon. My name is Henry Ray, and I'm honored to be the Salutatorian for the class of 2024. I want to start off by thanking a few important people in my life up to this point: my fellow classmates, friends, and family, most notably my mom, who's basically the only reason I'm up here giving a speech today, as well as all of the teachers, coaches, and staff that have helped me and everyone here today in our journey through our far too many years of schooling. Where do I begin, Johnsburg class of 24? I look around on this beautiful day today and see much more than people, extremely well dressed in gowns, surrounded by corn. In this small town of around 6,500 people exists almost everything we have ever known, from school to boats to the farms. And the people around us have been the majority of everyone we have ever known, whether we've liked them or not, since 2011, when we started kindergarten together. Minecraft had just been released to the public, and our lives changed forever as we started school. Unbeknownst to us, we were going to build up friendships and relationships with people that would last at least until recess. As we made our way up to first grade in 2012, cooties took over our lives, as well as lice from the helmets in the roller skating unit in gym class. Gangnam Style was on the rise, which we listened to relentlessly while playing with the parachutes. 2013 began our last year as a Ringwood Rocket, and we made new friends, which might last a little longer this time. Frozen was released in theaters and quickly became the biggest Disney movie of all time, whether or not second grade me thought it should be. Most notably, the Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup with Patrick Kane as MVP this year. A decade ago, in 2014, our class moved schools and adapted to Bush Elementary School. Although there was no air conditioning, we made do with Marathon Mondays, repeatedly listening to Eye of the Tiger during gym class. The following year, the Blackhawks win it all again, while we persist through our recorders, no air conditioning, and Marathon Mondays at Bush for one more year. 2016 comes around, and we are moving out of Bush and going to the new elementary school. The Chicago Cubs were finally good for 1 year to end the 108-year drought and win us all a World Series with, might I add, the greatest Game 7 of all time. We trudged through middle school, where we finally developed interests and new friends that will start to last with us. In 2017, the Patriots developed the largest comeback in Super Bowl history, beating the Falcons after losing by 25 points in the third quarter. Our class will also attend our first middle school dance, which was unfortunately filled with Fortnite dances, as this was the year Fortnite had been released. Alas, in 2018, the Fortnite dances only became more popular. Astroworld by Travis Scott broke the charts, as we all had to debate whether Sicko Mode or Mo Bamba was better. 2019 began our last year in middle school, during which our Fortnite dances evolved into TikTok dances, which, quite frankly, I can't tell you which one's worse. Now we get to 2020, which I'm sure everyone already knows what I'm going to mention here. Our cooties from first grade came back, only under a different name. We sort of graduate 8th grade after getting an extra week for spring break due to COVID, which everyone was ecstatic about at the time. We began high school, kind of, although we couldn't see anyone outside of a screen due to e-learning circumstances. As 2021 rolled around, we could finally see our friends, classmates, and teachers again with the help of masks and extremely dirty and drawn-on plexiglass. 2022 began our first full year of normal classes in high school, even though we were halfway done at this point. We started attending almost every event that our school offered and had fun again with our friends in class to make up for the year and a half of no social interaction. As we swooped into 2023, we started our final year here at JHS with our final classes and homework assignments. While none of this kicked in until the end of the school year, 2023 began the year of our last firsts, between the first day, the first homework assignment, and the first project. This would be the last first for us in high school. 2024 ended our schooling career as tears were shed and hugs were gifted to one another, while all I was thinking is that I am finally done attending all of the mandatory 0-hour meetings. And now we have all ended up here together today, just as we had started. You can think of it as sad, you can think of it as joyful, or you can think of it as ironic that I just summed up our entire lives with the timeline in about 5 minutes. But regardless, it is a learning opportunity for all of us. In each and every event and each and every moment that I mentioned, it never felt as if time had slowed down. Well, maybe during the mandatory 0-hour meetings. But even the worst events, such as the 2020 pandemic, went by swiftly. Graduation always seemed so far out of reach, and yet we were always concerned about the next thing to happen, and we never lived in the moment. I would like to leave you all today with a quote from John Green. One day, you're 17 and you're planning for someday, and then quietly, without you ever really noticing, someday is today, and then someday is yesterday, and this is your life. Now, we weren't 17, but this is still applicable to the beginning of our lives and will apply to the rest of them. So no matter what happens in the future, don't get caught waiting for someday. Live in today. Thank you for your time.
Well said, well said. Our next presenter is our valedictorian, Preston Michael. Now, Preston is going to be joining Illini Nation, a little bit of a rivalry there between friends, I think, with Purdue, and heading to the University of Illinois in the fall and plans to pursue a degree in engineering. So once again, let's please welcome Mr. Michael to the stage.
Hello? Okay. Hi, Mom. That's my mom up here. Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, beloved family and friends, and fellow graduates, today is a day of celebration, reflection, and new beginnings. I'm honored to stand before you today as the valedictorian of class of 2024. Tonight, I am filled with a deep sense of gratitude and pride, not just for personal achievements that have brought us here to this moment, but for the shared journey we have all taken together. Our high school is more than just a building where we used to learn algebra, history, and literature. It's a second home where we grew, stumbled, and supported each other. In a school with this size, we don't just know each other's names. We know each other's stories, dreams, and quirks. We celebrated each other's victories, and we've lifted each other up in times of need. I remember we didn't always see in ourselves. Thank you for your patience, wisdom, and dedication. Our families, who have been our unwavering support system, thank you for believing us even when we couldn't. And to my fellow graduates, thank you for being my second family, for the memories we've made, and for the impact each of you has had on my life. I want to call out a few extraordinary people who have an extraordinary impact on me. First off, Captain Professor Henry Ray, for constantly pushing me to achieve more and to be the best person I am. To Kyle Jesuit, Connor Benz, and Lauren Foz, thank you for the family I know I can always rely on. I also want us all to take a moment of silence to remember all of those we have lost on this journey. Without all these people I have mentioned, we would not be who we are today. So again, I thank you for all you have done. Now I want to share a lesson I've learned during our time here, a lesson about the true value of relationships. Like many of you, I set high goals for myself. I worked hard to achieve academic success, participate in extracurricular activities, and build a resume that would make me proud. In pursuit of these goals, there were times I found myself sacrificing time with friends and family, focusing solely on personal achievements. But through these experiences, I've learned an important lesson. Personal success is hollow without the people who support you along the way. Our achievements are significant, but they become truly valuable when you shared with those we care about. The joy of victory is amplified when celebrated with friends, and the burden of failure is lightened when shared with loved ones. It is the people in our lives who provide us with strength, perspective, and unconditional support. I hope that by sharing this lesson, you won't take for granted the relationships that enrich your life. As we stand on the brink of a new chapter, you're welcome, Delaney, for that wording. Let's embrace the future with courage and curiosity, and remember the importance of those around us. Let's carry with us the spirit of the close-knit community, knowing that the bonds we have formed here will remain strong no matter how far we travel. Let's be fearless in the pursuit of our dreams, compassionate in our interactions with others, and always be true to ourselves. We have the power to make a difference in this world just as we have made a difference in each other's lives. Let's use our talents, our knowledge, and our unique perspectives to create positive change. Whether we become doctors, artists, engineers, teachers, or anything in between, let's remember that our true success lies in the impact we have on others. As we prepare to step into the future, I want to leave you with a simple message of gratitude and hope. Thank you for being a part of this incredible journey. Thank you for the memories, the lessons, and the love. As we move forward, let's carry the spirit of our high school, a spirit of unity, kindness, and resilience into the world. I want to give one last thank you to everyone who has been a part of my life, whether you have just entered it recently or have been here since day one. Thank you. And one last thing. Everybody wanted to know what I'd do if I didn't win. I guess we'll never know. Peace out and let's go Skyhawks.
Everyone smile.
Aiden is going outside of the Big Ten and heading all the way down south to the University of Alabama, Roll Tide. So please help me welcome Aiden to the stage.
Good afternoon. First and foremost, I would like to thank everyone in attendance tonight and all the others who helped us get to this point in honoring the class of 2024 and all we have accomplished. Our journey to graduation has been long and we've had many bumps along the way, but we finally made it. Growing up, tonight seemed so far away. I remember when we would all look at the 24 in front of our JID numbers and think we would never get to this day. But here we are. As we sit here tonight, most of us may feel this is the end to a chapter in our lives, which is true when it comes to high school days. But in reality, this is just the beginning to the start of all of our journeys. As we look back at all the memories from our time here at JHS, it may feel bittersweet to leave all this behind. The friendships made, games won, nights spent cheering, and Friday night lights, and all the other good times spent at JHS. To some, it might seem scary to enter this new chapter and begin living our lives. For others, you may have looked forward to this moment since we stepped foot in JHS as freshmen. No matter what you are feeling, however, you are all a part of something and have earned a spot in the 2024 graduating class. Entering this new chapter of our lives can come with a lot of unknowns and possible doubts about what to do next. The one thing you can always count on, though, is having control over where your life goes from here. And I admit it's easier said than done, but when times are tough, it can seem that the whole world is against you. You tried your best, but someone else still got the job. You were more qualified, yet your colleague got the promotion instead of you. Now I know what you're probably all thinking. Where are you even going with this? And what does it have to do with us graduating? What I'm trying to say is at the end of the day, life is about perspective. I once heard a quote and it said, hate has 4 letters, but so does love. Negativity has 10 letters, but so does positivity. Enemies has 7 letters, but so does friends. And failure has 7 letters, but so does success. Life is two-sided, but you always have the choice of which side you choose. So, as we leave behind JHS, please choose the better side of life. Thank you and congrats to the class of 2024.
So just a couple things as we look to transition to the next part of the night. But first of all, it is not easy to put a speech together for a class, let alone half of the community of Johnsburg. So I think we need to give our 3 speakers a great round of applause. And I do have a couple of thank yous that I really think are important tonight. And that is, when you look at what we're all experiencing here, this is also a first. We've never had graduation on the soccer field before. And I want to thank our district administration, our district board members, our teachers, our seniors. We all teamed up middle of the year to figure out how we were going to make this work. And it really came together in an amazing way. So I really want to make sure we thank those people, but especially our custodial and maintenance folks that had to set all this stuff up. So if we could give them a nice round of applause, I appreciate it. And then I just had 2 quick things to touch base on. One is a free gift idea to anybody who's looking to give a graduate a gift. And it's as simple as either leaving a voicemail or sending a video with your voice to your graduate, something of love, affirmation, respect, appreciation. something that they can keep with them on their phone forever. Why do I say that? I still remember when my kids were born, and the first thing that helped them kind of calm down in a brand new world was the sound of parents' voice. Parents, loved ones, that never goes away. To hear that message from you is an incredible gift that affects the mind, the heart, and the soul. And it's something that your graduate will always have with them, because we know this class, I'm telling you, they're going to do some amazing things. But we all know life happens. Going to be a couple bumps in the road. How amazing when they hit those bumps to know that they've got a recording of you that they can refer back to, where they can hear those words of affirmation. So that's my suggestion from a free gift standpoint. For graduates, my suggestion to you is make great investments, and the best investment you can make is your time. And I really hope that you invest your time as you move forward to show up for the people that have shown up for you tonight, and maybe some folks that even weren't able to make it. One of the best gifts that you can give a parent, a grandparent, a loved one, a friend, is just spending time with them. You'd be amazed at how much they cherish that and carry that with them. Because I know personally, over the last 4 years, we have truly, truly benefited from your investment of time in so many different areas of Johnsburg High School. The village has, we have, and again, you've made our situation better. So on behalf of the Johnsburg High School staff and administration, last thing I'll mention to you is thank you. I really appreciate it, and I wish you the best, class of 2024. So now what we've all been waiting for. Tonight, our seniors' names will be read by a variety of JHS faculty members. While their names are read, our school board members will be handing out the diplomas. When all graduates have received their diploma, Dr. Dan Johnson, our District 12 Superintendent, will recognize the class of 2024.
Sorry, had to move the mic. I'm fun-sized. So. Maya Lynn Alvarez. Chiamaka Algary Amici. Aaliyah Marie Anderson. Juliana Isabel Arden. Jacob A. Arnold.
Ashley Avila. Mason James Badsing. Alina Victoria Bardell. Cicely Grace Battaglia. Matthew Wayne Bennett. Connor Aiden Benz.
Landon Beres. Amelia R. Bionda. Alexandra Renee Blake. Kale Hunter Stephen Brennan. Garrett Delbert Charles Bullimore. Natalie Elizabeth Burke.
Kaylin C. Bush. Jacob Davis Calhoun. Melissa Ann Campbell. Keith Ryder Canales. Aiden Daniel Carricker. Caitlin Delua Casella. Tadala P. Chalera.
Rong Chen. Autumn Marie Clark. Hannah Rose Conlon. Ava Elizabeth Connerty. Kelsey Ann Curry. Will Matthew Delabrew. Eric DeLulio. Carter Ryan Diedrich. Gavin Dominic. Evan Christopher Dunnett.
Mackenzie Drugas. Lila M. Duck. Anna Bell Elfring. Joseph Fernandez. Cody F. Ferrari. Peyton Feeney. Kyrie M. Ford. Lauren Marie Foz. Kaylee Renee Falk.
Gabriel Wade Frazier.
Madison R. Frost. Armando Garcia Jr. Ivy Grace Garcia. Amber Lee Gotch. Nicholas Hollis Grans. Benjamin T. Hagan.
Noah Scott Hagan. Riley Faith Harderson. Enrique Oswaldo Harker. Blake James Hiller. Nathan Jeffrey Hopper. Alicia Constance Hurley. Dylan Timothy Janish. Alyssa Jasper.
Kyle Jason Jesuit. Keegan Martin Jewell. Nicole Renee Jalovic. Isabella S. Jones. Gunnar Kimball. Maggie Elizabeth Klein. Sarah Lillian Nutilla. Bianca Jade Cabesco.
Peyton Renee Kasursit. Amelia Madeline Knecker. Ellie Brooke Conrad. Elena Bell Kaczynski. Ryan J. Larson. Nicholas Allen Light Jr.
Selene I. Lira. Sienna Willow Lorenz. Aiden Quinton Lanou. Hayden Thomas Lutz. Maria Rose McGorick. Maddox James Malachuk.
Logan J. Mann. Ana Paula Martin. Adrián Ulises Mascote.
Mitchell Dean Mayhew. Jaden Marie McDermott. Peyton C. McIntosh.
Mackenzie K. McQuiston. Mackenzie Joan Melland. Philip K. Mercurio. Jillian Kate Meyer. Preston Ryan Michael. Amanda Margaret Mitchell.
Haley M. Montana.
Andrew James Morris. Trevor Jason Morse. Anne Elizabeth Moss. Kyle W. Mueller. Hezekiah O. Obafemi. Wynn Elizabeth Effling.
Caitlin Marie Paradise Jones. Kyle Jason Patterson. Savannah Michelle Pete. Benjamin Mark Person.
Sophie Elizabeth Person. Joseph Timothy Peschke. Danielle Marie Peterson. Hannah Elise Fletcher. Ethan William Hiles.
Lainey Lynn Quatter. Justice Vincent Ramos. Michelle Jane Ratinsky. Charles Anthony Ravenscraft. Henry James Ray. Carrie David Robertson. Isabel Madison Rodriguez. Emily Elizabeth Ruse.
Aiden Grace Rao. Mia Angelina Salazar. Brock Michael Schaefer. Edward Carter Schultz. Aiden Dennis Robert Schweikau. Ella Irene Smith. Kevin Kenneth Smith.
Jose Adrian Somoza. Delaney Joellen Stern. Molly Diane Stockwell. Cameron K. Thatcher. Canterbury Anna Utley.
Morgan Mary Van Dyke.
Gabriella Selena Vizzini. Michaela Emily Waycaser. Benjamin N. Ward. Kiera Grace Welch. Alyssa Corinne Welzius. John William Weirs.
Anna Rose Wigington. Aubrey Ann Willis. Colton Joseph Wilson. Judy Yang.
Logan Zupan.
You got a good picture?
All right, will the graduates please rise? It is my distinct honor and privilege to present the Johnsburg High School class of 2024. Congratulations.
Yeah. Put it on my phone. Come on, Coop.
Somebody